an online farmer? Oh, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're an online farmer, you are welcome. I would like you to tell a friend to join this channel so that we talk about the challenges that we go through making online businesses. When I say online businesses and you see me in the garden or in the farm, I actually mean online businesses, because farming is also a business nowadays. It's not something that is a joking subject. We do it, we put our money because we expect the profits from farming. So you guys subscribe on my channel so that we go far with this channel. We want to make it grow, make Green Gold Cutlass Farm grow as we make the green become gold. That is our title. We are trying to fight poverty from the Ugandan youth or from the youth around the world. Yeah, we are trying to motivate youth to come into farming businesses, because it's the only business that one can do and benefit twice or more than twice. So you guys, I thank you all who have joined the farming group projects, and you are proud of them. So this time around, I want us to talk about the online farming, the challenges that we pass through when we are making online businesses or online farming. Some people who don't have time to stay at the work site, the people who deal with other people to help them run their businesses. I am a living testimony, because I'm going to show you the difference between someone who is on the battlefield and someone who is far from the battlefield. I'm calling it a battlefield because, you know, we are passing through a lot to make our things grow maturely, or to make our products give us what we expect or what we want to get from the, you know, from the things that we grow. Now this time round, I'm at the same farm that I usually show you guys. It's on 3 acres of land, but I want to show you a difference. I want to show you a challenge that I went through that I don't want you, my fellow friend, to pass through when planting your seasons of maize. Okay, so here we go. You who hasn't subscribed, please do it, because we are in this together. I want you to help me as I help you. Now I'm getting police saying, Yamba police na ye kuyambe. So you guys, this time around, I want to show the difference between a person who grows crops when you are far and a person who grows crops when you are on the battle, when you're on the farm, when you're on the field. Yeah, this is what we go through when we come at the farm. Like you see, the maize here, it's very, very, very fertile. Like, it's loving. When you look at the work that comes out of something that you joined from the beginning, is very different from something you do when you are away, when you are, you know, sending people to help you out. Just look at this. You see? Just look at this maize. Look at this fruit, how big it is. All right? I think you can see it's bringing out another fruit. It's here. This fruit is not ready yet for, you know, for harvest, but it shows you that it's very big. It's green from the ground. Just look at this. It's very green from the ground. I want you to pay attention on these differences so that you people stop investing money in things that you don't even know they will come out good or not. Okay, it's not the only plant here. Like you see, this area, I told you this land is big, but I was so disappointed when I found out that one of my maize is growing smoothly nice and another one is not giving me the products that I was expecting. That is my fault, because I was here when we were planting half of this maize. Just look at the size of the maize that I'm getting from these plants, which grew up when I am around. And later I'm going to show you the, you know, I'm going to show you what I got from the plants that I planted when I'm not around. You see, the people we are dealing with, most of the times, they are not trustworthy, and I don't support that. Just look at this. You see, it's green. The maize is very green. It's very yummy. And it's looking so nice. You get it? From here, Just look at this one. It's only one stem, one plant. It's having 2 maize and they are all fertile, looking healthy and big. Because I was here when the practice started from the beginning, and I saw everything when they were putting the when we were planting the maize from zero, until this stage. When you are planting, you have to make sure each and every hole you dig in the ground to put the seeds of the maize is really having the fertilizers inside it. But unfortunately, when my colleagues were planting the rest of the farm, because I didn't have time to stay, so I trusted them, and I said, let me go back to town, make something, and then I'll be coming back. I trusted them with my farm, but they disappointed me, unfortunately. Like you see, this area where I am, half of the land is having fertile, nice looking growing plants, and the rest of the land, half of it that they planted when I'm not around, it shows the fact that they didn't put the fertilizers in the soil, and that made my plants grow a little bit ugly. They not a little bit, they didn't give me what I was expecting. So I want you guys who are there to get rid of this kind of situation by joining hands together with the people at the farm, with the people at your job, with the people that you are using to help you out when you are the people that do what you can't do. Just say there, witness them, help them if you can. And if you can't, please get someone you can trust, which is very hard nowadays. It's hard to get someone that we trust so much, be it your family members, be it your wife, be it your things are very hard. I'm gonna take you to the other side of the maize that didn't come out good. These farmers, they stole my fertilizers, and that is not really cool. I found out the person who did it, and unfortunately, I'm sorry guys, I had to fire him. I'm here to fight the youth to get jobs, but some people are fighting to keep the youth jobless. When I found out that this person was the one in charge of stealing the fertilizers, I had to fire him. And now his family is starving, I'm sure, because if the father is not having if the father is not having a job, that means the wife and children will suffer a lot. So you guys who are helping us during farming, during different business, please, I will ask you one thing. Please make sure you do someone's job with faith, with trust, with honesty. Be honest when you're doing someone's job, because at the end of the day, you will get fired and you will be jobless, and yet we are fighting hard to get the jobs. You guys, I'm taking you to the other side of the land where there is this maize. It's not that we planted it in different seasons. No, the seasons were the same, okay? It's only that the date, they were not the same, but the month was the same, we planted this in 1 week, and then the next week we planted another half. But I want you to look at the difference here. I'm very disappointed, and I feel so sad. I feel so bad that this is the outcome of this area where I'm standing. You see, look at the difference. You see that this maize is yellowish and short, and when it's bringing out the fruits, its fruits is really tiny, and it's bringing out one product. Yet this type of maize that we planted is supposed to give you two products. Just look at the size of this area. The size of this area, you see that it's very small. There is no way you can tell that this is the same land with the other one. You cannot convince someone that you planted this, you planted these crops in the same season with the other one where I was before. The people we are using at the farm, my friends, they are not trustworthy. this disappoints a lot. It's really not good for someone to trust you and then you turn them down. So you guys, I'm advising you, if you are interested in farming, make sure at least you have time to go to the farm in these processes. The process of starting up the farm, where they dig the hole, put fertilizers, and then they put the maize to grow. Be there in the process of spraying. Be there in the process of harvesting. These are very important processes for you to stay at the farm, or for you to get someone you trust very, very well to be there for you. Because these processes, some of the people we work with, he might tell you, I sprayed the maize, and yet he sprayed with water, not with medicine. Just because you bought the medicine, he will use this opportunity that you are not around, sell it to another person, and then, you go into losses. And these people, they are forgetting one thing, that if I'm in the loss, me, your boss, you are also in the loss as a worker, as a person who helps me out. Okay, because at the end of the day, if I do losses, I will, I will hate myself, but I will not starve. Because if I had brain of starting up something, that means you cannot turn me down. You who hasn't started yet, I am giving you support. Your family is leaning against me. It's you who is going to suffer a lot. So you guys, please make sure you are always at the farm when these processes are going on. The process of spraying, the process of harvesting, and the process of planting from zero. Please be there, okay? At Green God Cutlass Farm, we are not selfish. I would have stayed with my information. I would have felt bad, and I would have felt, I would have felt something like, why should I tell them about my losses? But I want to tell you, because I don't want you to pass through the same thing that I'm passing through, okay? I want you to be extra careful so that you don't go through what I went through. For me, I can cover up with this kind of loss because I'm kind of having a very big area where I'm doing my farming from. But for you who has 1 acre, 2 acre, 3 acre only, and you are depending on this amount of land, I feel so sorry for you, because at the end of the day, you will find yourself hating farming. And yet, the people who forced you to hate farming are the people who you were supporting to pay at the end of the day. So my friend who is there and you want to do farming, please make sure you are at the field. Make sure you use the quality of things that you have to use, and make sure you spray the garden in time. Make sure that you do the weeding. Make sure everything is going on well. First, you have to first get ready before you start farming. These crops that you see, they have mouth, they speak. I always tell you guys that nature speaks, only that it will not bring out the voice. It will do actions, and nothing's better than action. So the person who was doing this action of stealing my fertilizers, he didn't know that the same plants are going to report him. And here now we are, they have reported him, because if you see, this is yellow and the other side is green. You get, and you see that this maize is short, the other one is tall and it's having healthy fruits, and this one is having small fruits. I'm lucky enough that I managed to get the fruits from this maize, because some maize, they stay like here, they will not give fruits because they lack something. It's like a human who hasn't eaten. He will not work, or she will not work the same way she would have been working when she has eaten. Just assume yourself spending, the rest of your life without food. Because if you don't put fertilizers in the soil, that means you've not given the crops food. They are not feeding. How do you expect them to produce what you want? Lucky that I've got this small size of fruits, alhamdulillah. But this was not my expectation. But being that there is nothing I can do about it, this is what came out. It's too late for me to put fertilizers. I just have to bear with the, to bear with what came out of my my land, what came out of my fruit, my crops. They decided to give me this because the people who planted this area didn't feed these crops. Yeah, like you said, I've shown you the difference. Like seriously, look at the difference. Look at this, huh? Look at this size. It's really tiny. It's really tiny. And then look at the other side that I showed you in the beginning. Let me go back there and I show you. I want you guys to see what I'm trying to talk about. I want you to get the pain that I'm going through. Okay? I want you to get my point. The distance is not too far because I was there. Okay? I was there from the beginning, and I can tell that this is another side and the other one is another side. You see, the difference is not far because half of the maize is good. Look at this size. Now look at this size. This is the size of the fruit. This is how it's supposed to be. You get? This is how all the maize was supposed to be. But unfortunately, heartless people stole my fertilizers, and now I'm here suffering because of them. But alhamdulillah, that God is not sleeping. He managed to show me the difference, and I'm not gonna do the same mistake again in my next season. I will make sure I'm there. I will make sure I see everything, how it's going on. So these are the challenges we pass through when we're doing online businesses, when we're doing online farming. These are the challenges that you have to take care of. Okay, guys? I love you so much. Thanks for subscribing. Let me sign out. I'm sorry for today not having a smile, and it's all because I was stressed. I'm stressed, by the way. I'm stressed because of this, but alhamdulillah, God helped me out, and I'm gonna be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine with the results because there is nothing I can change right now, but I would like you to make me fly. Please subscribe, share my link, like, comment, hit the notification button. Make me fly. Make me grow wings. Okay, guys? I love you, Ugandan youth. I love you. Please, let's fight poverty. Let's fight anger. Let's do something before our age. Before our gray hair comes out of our head. Okay? Stay cool, stay safe, be blessed. House hustlers, I love you. All people abroad, I love you so much. But before you invest in something, make sure you do enough research. Make sure you research about the people you're going to use. Make sure you research about the business you're gonna start. I'm still T Diamond at Green Gold Cutlass Farm. Subscribe, make us grow. We love you. Please love us. Mwah.